Oh, hello! It ain't over till it's over. Someone doesn't believe that things are over. This might be you or the energy connected to you. I'm also hearing I told you so. Let's dig in, spirit. What is this energy of this Lenny Kravitz song? It ain't over till it's over. What's going on? First card. Cold shoulder. So you or the other person giving you cold shoulder. Break up, distance, ignoring, keeping busy. Avoidant. Well, you or this person, running boots, they are on. Sneakers are on. Someone doesn't want to confront the other person. Distractions. Options, always busy. It said that in the first card. Wandering eye kept you waiting. I feel like the person who is avoiding the other one is sick of waiting. This smells like the tables has turned. Desire came out. One more. Intimacy. I want one more for the desire and intimacy. Reminiscing, thinking of you, flipped in the deck. Okay, hurting. Egg on their face, really committed this time. Well, the leading message kind of, puts this together. So someone is now having a wake-up call. I've lost that person. They are the love of my life. So the one who is now having this wake-up call, shaking in their boots. But I feel like it's you who is running away. You put the sneakers on. You don't want to deal with this shit anymore. I feel like you've been waiting for things to develop for a long time. And I'm kind of feeling like you are... it's payback time in a way. But it's not coming from a place of anger or anything. I feel like you just kind of realized that you deserve better. Message is on the bottom, so I feel like the one who really wants to commit this time is going to contact you. So this energy, cold shoulder, avoidance, distraction, this is your energy. Egg on their face, desire, intimacy, really committed this time. This is the other person. If you're a cross watcher, flip the energies the way that they need to be flipped here. Toxic environment. You've turned your back on this person. You are viewing this relationship that it's toxic, low vibrational, emotional leeching, so very draining. Maybe you are viewing this person as a karmic. Avoidance, it says ghosted. I feel like you've been ghosted many times. Soul contract. Tables has turned. Pictures also came out, so maybe I feel like you love this person. That's not the problem here, but it's just, you are sick and tired of the situation. I feel like this person hasn't proved themselves to you or proven that they are really committed to this relationship. I feel like you have times when you are feeling very empowered and yeah, I'm moving on, but there is those little moments every now and then that maybe you are doing something on your phone and accidentally see some pictures about you two and maybe you start missing them, but I feel like quite quickly you put it away and kind of put your back in that mindset of no, I need to move on. This wasn't good for me. Distractions, Conflict resolution. Compromising, making amends, rebuilding trust, positive outcome. Maybe this was your mindset for a long time. You were kind of hoping that this relationship will go to the next level, that the problems that you two were facing, that there will be, you know, resolution to those problems. But I feel like they are being paused, or they always been on hold, or they are not just being resolved. Maybe there's something to do with trust here also. I want one more for the conflict resolution. Stubborn. Bossy, selfish, guarded, inflexible, lacks empathy. So, Egon, their face person, very stubborn. Well, that's how you view them. Very stubborn, lacks of empathy. We had the emotional leeching in the toxic environment. This person took your energy, left you kind of depleted, diminished you. Very inflexible person. Selfish, maybe somehow try to control you, try to control the relationship, maybe delayed certain issues, kept you waiting. No wonder you left. One more for overall. Healing through love. Care, recovery, safe to feel again. But secretive is on the bottom. There's something to do with trust here. You don't trust this person. And I feel like your body is being telling that to you. Especially because we had the intimacy and desire card. Maybe this is something that it was the first sign for you that you don't want to do these kind of things with them, because it's kind of your nervous system is warning that this isn't safe. The energies are not equal. This person takes, you give, and you feel depleted after that. So maybe you started, putting this kind of energy away, started to go more into celibacy kind of energy. That's the first sign of especially if you're a female, that's the first sign of your body telling you this isn't safe and this isn't good for me. And it doesn't mean that you're, physically in danger with this person. It's just the energies, they repel because you are not on the same frequency. Let's see this other person, egg on their face. Got caught, feeling foolish, everything has backfired. It ain't over till it's over. I feel like this person is going to do something. Envy. So this person might have been very jealous of you. Mad that you're gone. Maybe they are checking out your socials, that what are you doing, checking all the comments, and I feel like they're very worried about you moving on. But there's been signs about this kind of behavior previously. Guilt on the bottom. They're feeling guilty. They're feeling stressed. They have anxiety. They are ashamed of their behavior. Ashamed that they didn't, act sooner. Remorseful. And growing together came out. Shared journey, lessons learned. Well, maybe. You both have these cards about being together. So in a deep level, I feel like you both love each other and you want to be together. But there's been so many problems. And it's kind of that you needed to exit this. We had the soul contract, so there is a deep bond and a soul contract between two of you. But the human form, the 3D circumstances are standing in the way of this. Let's see how you view this person. how do you view this person, the egg on their face person? How are you viewing them? Flipping, but not coming out. Music. Maybe you both love music, maybe you sang together or play together. But I'm also hearing facing the music. You want this person to face the music. I told you so. That's what I was hearing before I started this reading. But also maybe you are hearing some music, some songs, and you kind of start reminiscing, but like with the pictures, you quickly then move on. You don't want to think about this Atlantis. So history, you two have history. So this isn't, you know, a relationship that's been going on for a month. It's been minimum a year. New love, and it came out with Matrix. Okay, two things I'm hearing with this. Maybe this person did something very, very stupid, or you are viewing this person as the things that you are now seeing in the 3D needs to change. This person needs to evolve. They need to offer a new version of themselves. They need to step up. You want this person out of your life, but deep down you love them. But too, you know, low vibrational toxic energy, you need to cleanse and clear this out of your life. Sacred space. And I feel like that's how you are viewing yourself. You know how magnetic, beautiful, handsome, you know, how precious your body and your aura is. You don't want to feel down. And I'm also hearing that when you were with this person, you kind of get very, you know, those emotions about depression. So when you are on your own, you're doing your thing, you're living your life, you're very, you know, radiant, happy, kind of, you know, just enjoying life type of person. But every time you were with them, you noticed how you started maybe, you know, getting these kind of depression, sad feelings. You noticed how you started lacking energy. It was like this person was leeching. And maybe you start questioning that, why am I feeling like this? What trauma is this? And started to do the self-reflection, because you thought that these things, the emotions, the sad emotions, were yours. But they were actually this person's energy that you were picking up. Don't make this fit. DNA upgrades. One more for that. Third eye chakra. One more. Healing. You know that this person caused you pain and you needed to face the shadow self, but it helped you to heal. It helped you to go to the next level in your soul's evolution. So in a way, you are grateful for this person to putting you through this pain, because otherwise you wouldn't have found the strength that you have now. You definitely developed with this person. This person made you go into the fire and phoenix yourself. But I'm also hearing that some of you think you've been holding on to this knowing that you have a deep soul connection and you've been waiting for this other person to rise up, to you know, start the healing journey, the ascensions and stuff like this. Ghosted. Didn't I say that this person probably ghosted you several times? And I feel like you've done that to them now. Religion tried to come out, so the belief systems, the 3D, runner. Yeah, you see this person as a runner. Water came out, so maybe this person is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. One more for the runner. Travel. Maybe this person travels a lot for work or goes on adventures. So maybe this person is an outdoorsy person. Fear is on the bottom. Or there's distance between two of you, so this person needs to travel to see you or you need to travel to see them. Maybe this person lives in another country. Three, two, one, action, and it came out with chaos. Your nervous system is being warning you. So every time this person arrives, maybe you've been happy to see them, but then you get something physical symptoms. Maybe you get a sore stomach or your head starts banging or you start sweating, getting nervous kind of energies, and maybe you've been mistaken these signs that you are happy to see this person, and maybe in the heart level you are, but the energies they don't lie. Your body was catching these chaos energies and started, you know, transmuting them. So your body, your nervous system got the hits every time this person came around. But I'm also hearing that maybe those times that this person took the initiative to organize a date night or do something with you, maybe organize a trip or something, it has somehow always backfired. So let's say that you went to celebrate your birthday. This person might have been very, oh, happy birthday, we'll have a, you know, a wonderful day, but then they didn't buy you a present, or they took you to a restaurant to eat some kind of food that you don't even like, but they took you there because they like the food. You know, that they're kind of very selfish here, thinking about themselves. Or maybe they try to do something and kind of go with the flow. It's like they didn't have any you know, planning behind the initiative. And I feel like you felt like this person hasn't planned anything. They're not thinking about what you like, what do you want to, you know, experience. It's a very self-centered person. I'm getting that kind of energy. And maybe even I'm hearing this, that every time they organized something, it kind of slipped in a slot in their timetable. So maybe they even didn't do anything on your birthday. Maybe it was week after that or week before, because this is the only time I have. They're not prioritizing you. You might be feeling that this person doesn't even know you. Maybe they don't even know what's your favorite band, what kind of music do you listen, what's your favorite food, what's your favorite color, you know, basics. I feel like this person doesn't even know the basics. This person doesn't even know you in the surface level. So no wonder that you are feeling like, what's the point with this? Okay, let's see how this person is viewing you. How is this person viewing the collective? How they are viewing you? Psychic abilities. Don't make it fit. Maybe you're a tarot reader or a seer, or you do something spiritual for your work, but you're very intuitive. Maybe this person at some point maybe was a little bit scared of your abilities, your spiritual knowing. On the same frequency, I feel like this person knows that you have this connection. They know that they need to be on the same frequency as you. I don't chase, I attract is on the bottom. So they know that you're not putting effort to this thing anymore, to this relationship anymore. Magic. You're pure magic for them. And there's the Phoenix. They know they pushed you in the fire, but every time they did that, you always rose up. You've been through death and rebirth many times, and they view that you have a lot of strength. This phrase in my head that whatever I do, why isn't this person going down? It's like, you know, the red man kind of energy. I'm not saying that this person did this on purpose, but you know, it's like how the hell they always pick themselves up. They go this and they go through that kind of, you know, turmoil, but every time they rise up. So who is this motherfucker? They have lots of power. There's lots of magic in them. And it kind of maybe scares this person. How do you do that? You're a magical being. Third party came out. I very much feel that this is something that they are thinking, that you might, you know, move on, have a new partner, or but also maybe it says work, so maybe there's been signs about this. This person has been showing you that they've been chasing you. The tables has turned. So this person might have been jealous about you doing so much work. Distraction, we had that in this deck. The distractions. You not putting effort towards them anymore. You're not, you know, you're not nothing. You're not doing anything anymore. And this person is kind of what's going on. You can see the man in the background wondering what's going on. And maybe this person accused you of maybe having an affair or something. We had the jealousy there. Names came out, so I feel like there's something to do with your name. It's a very special name, or this person has said something about your name. Maybe if you live in another country, your name sounds exotic or something like this. Something to do with your name. Addictions. Let's take one more for that. Runner. I feel they are addicted to you and you are the runner now. Secrets. Exactly. They don't know what's going on with you. They think maybe you moved on, you have a new person, you're very mysterious. And it pisses this person off. One more for the secrets. Balance. So with the secret and balance, it says feminine and masculine. I feel like you're balancing those both energies. And that's why you need to feel peace. You want to feel like you're in harmony. And if this person doesn't bring you that, it's bye-bye. And also I'm getting that kind of high priestess type of energy. You're very spiritual. I feel like you let your team guide you, you know, angels, spirits, whatever you resonate with. I feel like you're very surrendered to the knowledge that you receive from them, and you move with the energies of life, the energy of spirit. And I feel like this person is kind of inspired by that, but also it's kind of creating fear because they are recognizing this magic power in you. You're magnifying, you're very alluring, but at the same time very, very scary because of your abilities. It ain't over till it's over. I feel like this person is about to do something. Date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. We need to continue this reading because there's so much more that I want to, you know, find out about this person. What's going on in their life? What is the cosmos doing with them? How are they going to approach you, and what's the advice for you? All my extended readings you can find on my Patreon, and the link there you can find on my website beautifulalien.com, so I'll see you there.